Hello everyone, here is vanAmsen. Welcome back. And today we are diving into day 16 of our 30-day LeetCode challenge exploring Throttle. This problem helps you understand how to control function execution in JavaScript, specifically the throttle mechanism. So a throttle function is first executed without delay, and then for a time interval of t milliseconds, it won't be executed, but will store the latest function arguments. So let's start our implementation. So first, declare an initial last exec to -t to ensure that the first function call is immediate. Last exec -t, then declare a variable last args to store the latest arguments passed to the function. Let last arg and declare a variable timeout to keep track of the set timeout invocation. Let timeout. Yeah. So we have this part implemented, and let's dive to proper function implementation of throttling function. So we get the current time. Let now date now and calculate the delay since the last function execution. Let delay now minus last execution. Clear any scheduled timeouts. Clear timeout. So update last arg with the current arguments. So last args will equal args. And if the delay is equal to or more than t, execute the function immediately. If delay greater than t, fn last args and update last exec to the current time. Last exec now, else if now not scheduled a function execution after the remaining time. So timeout, set timeout, and function last arguments, and update last exec when the function is executed. Last exec, date now. So t minus t delay, and yes, so this is our implementation of function, and let's check if it will pass the sample test cases. And yeah, sample test cases pass, so it's good. And here is how this revised throttle function works. So we keep track of last execution time initialized to t, so that the first call gets executed immediately. When the throttle function is called, we calculate the delay since last execution. And we clear any existing timeout and store the current arguments in last args. And if the delay is greater than or equal to t, we execute function immediately and update the last execution time. If not, we set timeout to call the function after the remaining time for t and update the last execution time in the timeout callback. So with our revised throttle function, we have adjusted the delay calculation to ensure that the throttle function behaves as expected based on LeetCode challenge requirements. So now let's put our throttle function to test on unseen test cases. And yeah, it's calculating, and unseen test cases also passed with memory bits 62 and runtime 11%. So yeah, everything's work. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this revision clarified the throttle function in JavaScript. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. And feel free to drop any question or suggestion in the comment section below. And keep your coding, and see you in the next one.